Afternoon, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your Anzac Day. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different, but exciting. So I've been thinking about doing this one for a while. I'm not doing normal makeup today, people. Today I found this picture of Madonna in the 80s, and it looks like she's at the American Music Awards, and I thought we'd have a go. She's pretty pale, and I found a wig that I've been working on this afternoon to try and make it a little bit more like this. I had it was a bit nana, the wig, and it was too yellow, so I've sprayed it with like a bit of white. Here we go. So I've sprayed it with a bit of white hairspray in the roots just to make it a bit more pale, and I've just razored some hair off the edges of it and sort of styled the front a little bit with that little fringe and thing. So I thought we'd do like a really pale makeup and then plonk that on and see how it looks. And I found like a fluffy white jacket to go on that I made years ago and have never worn since. Yeah, so I thought we'd have a go at this. Exciting! Right, so what I want to do first is start with my primer. Well, I hope everyone's been out and about. It is actually a beautiful sunny day out there, but as per usual, I've had a million things to do at home. So I've been catching up on washing and stuff because I've been really sick and I just couldn't shake it, so I finally went to the doctor yesterday, and I have a lung infection, so that's why I've been coughing like a crazy person. Oh, it's been so annoying. So they've got me antibiotics, but of course all the chemists are closed today. I suppose I could have gone to the emergency one in Newtown, but anyway. So we're going to do a really pale makeup today. She is super duper pale. Look, she is white as a white thing. So I'm going to do some really heavy brows. She doesn't actually have much eye makeup on, like on the top. This is all pretty pale. She's quite heavy underneath. And then I've got one of the new lipsticks to try. It's like an ombre lipstick, which is pretty exciting. These are selling out so fast. So I think 2 of them have already gone. So, you see this? See, it's a lipstick and it's got a darker top edge, so like an instant liner. So we're going to do that later on too. But we're going to get started. So I have a foundation here that is far too pale for me. And I'm just going to... I've just washed all my brushes today too, finally. So... excuse me while I find the ones that I'm looking for. Here we go. So I'm going to use our foundation brush, and this is going to look really weird. I mean, I'm pretty pale, but this is like super pale. This is going to be, and I've even found some old clown white makeup. So look how white that is. So I've found some old clown white makeup to really pale it down. We'll have a look after we've done this. So Madonna in the 80s, when she was at the top of her game. Mind you, she's at the top of her game for a very long time, isn't she? This might even be pale enough. So that's Scarlet, I think. Yeah, Scarlet, which is a cool coloured foundation. But I just wanted to blank everything out because she's so pale in the picture. Bit of a creative makeup today. But creative. I'll probably post this on my wig page as well. I did bring a few other wigs down from the drag queen shoot that I did the other day, but I will save those for another day. Ooh, she's pale. Get rid of it all. So, I'm not sure if my lightest concealer is going to be light enough for this, but we will have a look. Alright, you see that just blends so easily. This stuff has got such good coverage. Right, I'm just going to test this concealer just to see if it's light enough. I don't think it will be. So, let's just have a go. It's probably going to be darker. I don't know. Because I want to do some really pale highlighting on this to match what's in the picture. And I also want to get rid of, let's put it on the back of my hand, I still want to get rid of my little pink cheeks. So, off they go. this stuff is great. It's like if you use the primer with it, it's pretty much waterproof or splash proof. Like you can put your face in the shower and the water just beads off. I think we'll do this, but we will also use the Clown White that I got. I dug it out of my makeup kit. So she's pretty pale on the old, she's pretty pale on her eyelids too. I don't know if you can see that, like up here. So we're going to do lots and lots of highlighting today. We're just going to blank everything out and start with a blank canvas. So Madonna in the 80s is what we're doing today. So let's just start from the beginning. So I've used a foundation that's way too pale for me. Take me back to my truly goth days when we were trying to make ourselves as pale could be. And I've taken my highlighter like right up my cheekbones. But I also want to get rid of my little pink cheeks. Lots and lots of highlighting today. There they go. Nice and gentle. I'll get rid of my lips, because she's got quite a different lip shape from me as well. I'm very excited to use this new lipstick that we've got. Whoa, we are looking pretty pale, people. So the other thing we want to get in here too. I really thought that this concealer wasn't going to be light enough, but it's actually doing a really good job. Look how pink my little ears are. I need to blank out my ears. So it's going to be all about the highlighting today instead of the contouring. I got a lovely new blusher that I'll use today as well. I've been looking for an orange blusher for ages. More concealer, more. She's pretty much concealed her whole face. Look, she's so pale. Oh my god. Pale, yeah, everywhere. White. So, we are going to do some ginormous eyebrows today. 80s Madonna eyebrows. And then, I've got a wig, which is super exciting. I'll show you again. Look what I made. I had to spray the roots because it was too yellow, but it's got these lovely little fringy bits, and then I've like slicked it up at the sides, and then I had to cut a whole lot of hair off the back of it to make it shorter in the back because it was a bit nana. Yes! So, creative day today. No boring makeups today. I think that's pretty good. Right, what do we do next? I need to put this picture up so I can see it as I'm going. Right, I usually like to get a bit of colour in my face, and I think we're going to keep this pretty, we're just going to keep like the colour just in here. She hasn't really got much colour going through the front of her cheeks, so we're just going to keep everything sort of round the edge and be really pale in the middle. Translucent powder. How clean my brushes are! I just gave them a huge clean. I'm going to need quite a bit of powder today. Alright, so I'm going to pat the powder on to really seal what we're doing. It's an OTT makeup today, people. OTT. Madonna. I wanted to put Madonna on in the background, but then I thought I would get told off. So, right. So I got a new blusher today. I wonder if we start with the bronzer first. Look how bright this is. Oh my god. It's definitely for warm people. Warm colours. I was looking at all the cool and warm stuff today. I'm just going to do a tiny little bit of a contour around the edge with the beachfront bronzer, and I'm going to use the matte side. Oh, a bit scared now. So So we're just gonna get into that little corner in there. So usually I would do a bit more than that, but because she's so pale, we don't want to warm the whole thing up too much. I do want to take a little bit off my jawline though, so let's just go like this. So if you're watching today live, give me just put a little 1 down in the comments. If you're watching on replay, give me a 2 so I know that you've visited. And if you want to share this, just give me a 3. But I know Madonna has a completely different face shape from me, but we're just going to go with it anyway. I am going to warm up in my temples. So we're doing a Madonna in the 80s look today, people. And I'm going to put a wig on in a little bit too. So it's a hard front wig, not a glue down wig. So let's warm up those temples a bit more. So we're not going to fuss around with lace or anything today. I don't want to spend all day doing this, although it is a lot of fun. And I probably won't be going out with this makeup on either. Madonna, Madonna. So I want a really little blusher brush. These blushes are really highly pigmented, and especially these brighter colours, you have to be really careful about how much you use. You barely need to touch them. And then when you do your face, so you can see how she hasn't really got any colour on the apples of her cheeks. It's all down in here. Oh, wasn't the 80s a special occasion? A special time in history. That's when I was a child. So we're just going to colour like down here. Usually you do your blusher up on the apples of your cheeks when you smile, but we're just going to keep it down low. Oh, music's going crazy. Down here. So that's generally where I would put my bronzer. Gentle, gentle, tapping on the back of the hand before I'm going on my face. So we're just going to keep that quite low. And we're going to blend it with a powder brush afterwards. Down here. I see some amazing videos on makeup videos on YouTube of people recreating themselves as other people. Honestly, some of them are just so talented. Right. Got my lights on? I do. Right, and I'm going to knock that back with my powder brush again. So it just sinks in a little bit more. Oh, I've got quite dramatic music going on now. I did pick no copyright 80s music, but... Okay. Here we go. So, I've got a new palette today as well, eyeshadow palette. Palette number 1. So, look at this, beautiful warm tones. So we're going to use these because she's got like, she doesn't have black eyeliner on, she's just got like dark brown, but all this is very pale. So, I'm going to start by paling everything down, and I'm going to use the lightest colour here all over to start with, from brow to lid. There we go. So yeah, we're doing quite a different makeup today. Fun one. Fun playtime makeup, not normal going outside makeup. We're doing Madonna in the 80s. So we're just going to start with this. Can you hear the music in the background? I can never tell whether you guys can hear it or not. Alright, so we've got our base on. Now, I'm going to use a little bit of glitter here because I can't help myself. This is like a satin colour. What's it called? Brassy. Brassy, this one here. So I'm just going to get some of this on. Shall I show you the picture again? See, she's got hardly any light makeup on the top lids. She's got most of it underneath. So I'm just going to start with a really pale, all the pale colours. I'm going to do my whole lid. good fun doing these. I should do more of these. I did a Morticia one a while ago, but I did it as a video and then I edited it. So I'm more than stroking it on, I'm sort of patting it rather than swishing it so it doesn't go everywhere. Because these eyeshadows are buildable. So you can build them up and build them up. While I'm at this, I'm going to do my inner corners as well. Right, and I'm going to use this sparkly brassy as my highlight as well. Up here. We're going to do a really gentle contour. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. Done. Right, so I'm going to do a gentle contour, so I want a really gentle, soft brush that I can use to get in there. So this is like a little fluffy angle brush. And I think I might need to, oh no, I'm going to use Chipper. Chipper! This one here. Yeah, so it's a matte. So the other one was a satin eyeshadow, and this one's matte. All these little palettes have matte, satin, and glittery ones in them. So you can buy one palette and you get everything you need, really. I know that this palette here, number 1, is a lot of people's favourites. I need a little mirror. What have I got? That'll do. So I'm going to do a very gentle contour. I'm just going to go on the upper part of my contour. I'm not going to go drop down because I want to have a really light lid. Happy Anzac Day, Sally! We're doing Madonna in the 80s today. I thought we'd branch out and do something different. So, she doesn't have much makeup on the top there, so I'm just doing a light contour. I'm going to get that colour on there and then blend it out and blend it and blend it and blend it and blend and blend and blend and blend and blend. Right. So then you find a blank brush. I need one that's a bit stiffer. Here we go. Because I don't want this to be strong on the top at all. So I'm really going to blend this colour right out. I might do a face mask tonight now that I've got a day off. Gentle, gentle. I think we're going to use the eyeshadow palette to do my brows as well, because her brows are really like a proper brown colour, and the dark brown in my brow palette is probably too dark. It needs to be warmer. See, it's quite red. They're quite like, her brows when they fade out here are really red, and look, she's got hardly, her eyebrows go really straight across, so I'm going to have to like get rid of my arch. So we're going to do some gigantic eyebrows today, people. Gigantic. Love a good gigantic eyebrow. Right. Did I get the brown liquid eyeliner? I think I did. So that's the black one. I thought I got the brown one too. Oh, I did! Ugh. Look at that. These liquid eyeliners, they do have a tiny little bit of sparkle in them, which is quite nice. So I think we'll use this one, because I haven't used this before. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just going to give it a wee shake. Oh, lovely. So she's got no wings. No wings in her eyeshadow. They just sort of, it just ends. So I'm going to do, I like these liquid eyeliners. I use the side of the brush rather than the tip, and I just touch it to my eyelid and then move it along and touch it. Brown. She's got quite a defined eyeshadow eyeliner in that, but there's no wing. So we're going to end it There. No wing. Other side. Did anyone go to dawn service today? I didn't. I have 10,000 things to do today. I have been in the past though, and it's beautiful. I love the dawn services. Okay. So I'm going to get this is one of my favourite little brushes. It's teeny tiny. And, get that off. Oh, so pale. Alright, so I'm going to use Forthright, which is this dark brown here. Right, and we're going to really pack this on. What I might do first actually is get quite a bit of powder on under my eyes, because I feel like we're going to get dropsy. Alright, so obviously we don't want to do this kind of makeup every day, but this is kind of just like playtime. I thought I'd do something different. We're doing Madonna in the 80s today, so hopefully that rescues us. Right, Forthright. Let's get this on. Let's test it on the back of my hand. So like I've said before, these eyeshadows are buildable. And come all the way. It kind of stops about there. The faces that we pull when we do makeup, honestly, quite funny. Do 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 do. Oh, I wish I could play Madonna while I'm doing this. That would have been perfect, but I might get arrested like Kim.com. Oh, Philip! How are you? You'll appreciate this. I'll show you. I'm doing Madonna today. Madonna in the 80s. Philip's an amazing wig designer over in Perth. And look, I made a wig. It's a hard front. It was an old Nana wig, and I just sort of razored it and cut some off and then paled it down with some white hairspray. So I thought we'd do Madonna in the 80s today. I have to put my hair up. So anyway, we're halfway through the makeup. So I think we might bring this up around the corner. Just a little bit. Up into here. Up and let's do that whole corner there. Oh, I can't wait to do these giant eyebrows. It's going to be great. Oh yeah, it's quite full on, isn't it? What is that? Fluff. Fluff. It's certainly nice not to be rushed. Right, I'm going to get some mascara on because I think that will complete that part of the look. And you know, in the 80s they wore like 10 million layers of mascara. It's quite nice to use brown eyeliner instead of black. Mascara, mascara. So you can do multiple layers of this mascara. It's called Epic Mascara and it is epic. But you do need to wait for the layers to dry in between. So if you go straight back in and it's not dry, disaster. So you want to make sure your lashes are all splayed out as well and not all going in the same direction. know they were really big on mascara underneath as well. I do use the mirror. More. Okay, eyebrow time! It's made me look quite droopy-eyed, hasn't it? Doe-eyed. But that's okay, that's what we're going for today. Alright, eyebrows. So, first we want to brush them. Always brush the eyebrows. So, I might get a little bit of wax in there to start with, because we're going to go quite full on today. And I'm going to have to get rid of my arch and flatten my brows out. And I want to do some feather. Where's this one? Dark. So this is the dark pencil that you wind out. Don't throw it away, Fiona. Okay, so it might take a bit of concentrating here. So we're going to do... So I'm going to fill in my gaps to start with. We're going to lower that arch down. Let's just get the basic shape. So I've flattened it out in there. Madonna, Madonna. Okay, let's flatten this one out and then we'll get in there with some powder. I need to get that there. Flat, flat, flat. Oh, I think we can do the rest of the powder. Okay, so I'm going to use a really warm powder. I wonder if... Oh no, forthright, I think what we used underneath we're going to use on brows as well. So let's just find our wee... It's my teeny tiny little angle brush because we want to kind of feather this a little bit, and I'm going to use forthright again in this beautiful palette. So I'm just going to kind of stroke it. So I want to mess my eyebrows up a little bit too. They're really wild, those eyebrows that she's got. So I'm not sure I can bring my arch down that low without it looking... So I'm going to lift up here to flatten it out on the top. Lift, lift, lift. Oh, yep. And if it all goes wrong, who cares? We're being creative, people, creative. Oh, I shouldn't have plucked my eyebrows the other day, it would have worked fine. Right. Let's thicken up this bit. Gosh, they really are gigantic. Okay, so I want to get them have them be a little bit bitsy, you know, a little bit bitsy. I think I need to get some dark down in here as well. Just shadow that off a little bit. Right. Using quite a bit of product today. Okay, so flatten that arch. So we're going to lift this end bit up a little bit so that we can make this look a little bit flatter. Flick, little flick motions. Flick, flick, flick. Big eyebrows. Big, 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 big. What's going on? So we need a bit more in here. Gigantic eyebrows. Ness, how are you? We're doing 80s Madonna today. That's why I look quite odd if you're just jumping on. Not a normal makeup today. We're being quite creative. Wow, they are huge. They are big eyebrows. Well, they're in fashion at the moment, aren't they? I'm not sure if eyebrows this big are in fashion at the moment, but, you know, actually if I go like that, they flatten out a bit more, like Madonna. She's got quite flat eyebrows. I can't keep my face like that forever, though. So, I'm going to use the wax and the brow palette up the end here, sticky stuff. And I'm just going to stroke my eyebrows straight up. Because Madonna hair, it was the 80s. Big eyebrows were amazing. Until someone, God knows where, decided to make eyebrows that were tiny. I love it. Well, you're in fashion then, aren't you, Nessa, if you've got eyebrows this big. Straight up. Wait till you see the wig that I've got, Nessa. Good for a giggle anyway. Can't do normal boring makeup every day. No, no, no. Life's too short. I wanted to do something creative today. And I had that little wig that I thought would make a really good... Alright, we're getting gigantic. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spray some hairspray on there as well. Oh yes. Get them as high as possible. Up, 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 up is what we want. Okay. Whoa. Huge. Okay. I think I need a little bit of contouring like in here. See? She's quite dark like in here. I think we're just going to use like a fawny colour. Just to do a bit of, you know, eye contouring. What have we got in here? I think we might use Chipper again. So I just want a fluffy brush so I don't pick up too much product. That away. And I'm just going to push that little corner down. Test it on the back of your hand. I'm going to go in here. Push it down and push that back in there. Alright, I think that's... I like it. I think I've got more space between my eyelid and my eyebrow than she does. That's why it's looking... Well, we've got completely different bow structures, really, don't we? Not the same. Everyone's different. Gotta try everything once, give it a go. Right. Might use a little bit of a Mode Illuminator. So this is in a gold. Just do a bit of highlight. Top lip, chin. More highlight. Not that we haven't got enough highlight on today. More highlight. More. This is like a cream to powder highlighter, so it's a bit more gentle. Because they didn't have like the full-on crazy highlighters back then. In fact, she's quite matte, isn't she? Might put another layer of mascara on. You know, people used to like put so much mascara on and then they would like separate their lashes with a pin. Oh god, pins near the eyeballs just make me nervous. Here we go. As much as possible. Oh my god, exciting! Next, I'm going to do lipstick. So, oh, I've forgotten one thing. Is this the black or the brown? This is the black. This side or this side? Left or right? Or right or left? Okay. That's my left. We'll do it like the picture. So she's got it over here. It's kind of like about there. Do you think these eyebrows make me look sad? I feel like they're making me look like I'm frowning all the time. But I've taken my arches out, so my brows are like really flat. So it's making me look like I've got a different expression on my face than I usually do. Anyway, so bright red lipstick. But I thought we'd try this new one that I got in the mail. I haven't tried it yet. Dangerous, I know. So you can see this lipstick has like a dark top and a red bottom. So Madonna is wearing a very dark red lipstick. I'll show you on here actually. So I've got like that. See, it's got a dark edge to it, so you can put on an instant lip line. And then I think we can get this wig on. So, yeah, we'll use the mirror again. So I've sort of blanked out my lips. Because Madonna has quite different lips to me. Okay, here we go. And... ugh. Here we go. Wow, that is so cool. I wish I'd ordered more of these. They're nearly sold out already. Right, so we're going to turn this upside down. I think this is the tricky bit. And do our bottom lip so that the dark bit's at the bottom. Wow, that is an amazing colour. Cool. Okay, so tidy up time. Are we looking like Madonna yet? Maybe? So you can blend these once you're done, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. They were into lip lines in the 80s, weren't they? That is an amazing red. Whoa. I think I just found a new favourite. I might live in this from now on. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. I think I do need a little bit more on the cheeks now that we've done And then we can get the wig on one last little bit down here. Down, because she's kind of got it sort of down in here rather than on her apples, which is where you would usually put mascara. It's like down here. Not a normal makeup today, people. Not normal at all. Go over with a powder brush. Okay. Take my hair out. So I've got a stocking. I'm not going to be too fussy because it's a hard front. So what I'm going to do, I've got these little toupee clips and they just snap and then they hold. So I'm going to put them off center. So usually when you put a wig on, you would be a lot more fussy about this, but I'm just whacking it on myself. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going on stage today, so I don't really need to worry too much. So I'm just going to put 2 on my occipital. Gosh, I really do look quite harsh, don't I? Well, it is a very harsh makeup that she's got. Oh, I've got the perfect earrings as well. We'll tie that up for a sec. 1, 2. Okay, so I've got a stocking here. I don't get makeup everywhere. So I've got a stocking here that you can put your hand all the way through, and I'm going to take it all the way down to my neck. I'm going to pull out the light bit, and then I'm going to scoop. Alright, so I've just scooped that right up, and make sure it's back off your hairline. I have these really high peaks, so I have to make sure that it's back off here. So then we take our wonderful for everything U-pins, these ones. I'll show you on my giant forehead, those ones. So then you feel around for your toupee clip and you go through the stocking cap and into the toupee clip. And through the stocking cap into the toupee clip. There's a couple of different techniques for doing this, but this is just how I like to do it. Oh, the cap's popped. So I'm going to hold that down there. And up. Whoops, daisy. It's a really tight stocking cap. I might lose a few brain cells today. On the back. So this does take a little bit of fiddling and getting used to. Oh, nearly there. Through the stocking cap, under the clip. Okay, so then you take your ponytail out and you do what we call the mush technique. And I'm just going to flip it and shove it in there. So my hair's all in the stocking cap. I'm going to twist the stocking cap and open it up and wriggle it. So I hold it there and I'm just going to, the hair that's under the stocking cap, I'm just going to wriggle around a little bit to spread it out. So I've got kind of a general head shape. And I'm going to flip this little bit here down and I'm going to pin it with my U-pins. So yeah, I think there's like millions of different ways to put wigs on. Got these free with a wig a little while ago. Do you think these are 80s spectacular, fantastic enough? They are huge, these things, and I would never usually wear them, but I've kept them for special occasions like this. Right. Oh my gosh, they're so heavy. I'm like, oh, I look like a pirate! Ah, love pirates. Wish I was one. Maybe I was one in a past life. Swashbuckling. Madonna, Madonna. Alright, let's get this wig off the block. Give it a go. Oh my god. Make sure you take all the pins out, people, so you don't stab yourself. I think I put 6 in here. Alright. Moment of truth. Oh my god, this is so 80s. My camera's not big enough to take me all in. I'm gonna have to lower myself down. Oh my god! Woo! 80s! Yeah! Oh my god, these earrings really are very, very heavy. So, remembering that this is a theatrical recreation, people. Theatrical. Oh, I quite like that. Oh, do you know what? I reckon I could get away with this at a party. So I'm glad I sort of like raised a whole lot of hair off this section so I could like have this up. I quite like that. Right, so then I've got this. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. Take that off. Let's move those out a little bit. And I've got my fluffy white jacket. Are we looking like Madonna yet? Is anybody there? Go like this. Oh my god! Oh my god! Turn that collar out. Whoops, the daisy. Do I look like I'm about to sing like a virgin? That's quite cute, isn't it? So if you guys want to share this video, I will try to do more like this when I've got time. So here's my picture that I used this morning. Are we twins? Oh, she looks a bit more stern than that. She's about to win an Academy Music Award. Thank you, people. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Very 80s. So we did like the most epic amount of highlighting today that I've ever done in my entire life. And this little wig was like a nana wig that I just razored some hair out of because it was too heavy around the sides. Excuse me. I will get those antibiotics tomorrow. I'm still quite sick. Do you think I should get my hair cut like this, Deb? People keep telling me to cut my hair short and I'm like, no! Not cutting my hair short. I like having long hair. I would just wear a wig. I could wear this. I could rock this out and about. Just get that little bit down flat. So I might just go to the supermarket now, people. Shall I? So, I think it might be photo time. And then it'll be like a million layers of makeup to clean off. I'm not even sure how long that was. It felt like about half an hour. But flattening those eyebrows out has made a huge difference, and I think we're good to go. And I knew this jacket would come in handy sometime. Alright, I love you, people. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Comment below if you like what I've done, and if you'd like to see more character makeups rather than normal everyday makeups, then just let me know and I will figure out some other ones to do. And if you are with me live, press, give me a 1. If you're watching on replay, give me a 2 so I know you've been to visit. And yeah, if you've shared the video, give me a 3 so I can thank you. Yeah, it'll be really great. Madonna, Madonna. Maybe we'll do another Madonna, a different Madonna next time. Maybe we should do all the Madonnas, one after the other. I think it's the height, Deb. It's quite high. I think that when you've got a little round face like me, a bit of height really, you know. I think it's really easy to have a haircut like this make you look like you should be shopping at Ballantyne's as well, though. So you do need to be careful. Yeah, alright, I'm going to go now, take some photos, and I've got a whole heap of paperwork to do. Boring paperwork. But at least we had some fun today. Bye, guys!